Hello, girls. We are doing one last lesson in natural history. And this year we studied so many beautiful things. We studied flowers, trees, birds, so many things that are lovely and beautiful. And the truth is, nature also has things that are not beautiful, that are not so delicate and pretty. And yet they're important, and they're interesting, and they're useful. And Brookwood girls are not afraid of creepy crawly things. They're not afraid of mud. They're not afraid of slimy things that crawl in the earth. And so that is why we're going to study decomposers. Decomposers have a very important role to play. They break down the dead things that have fallen to the earth, the dead leaves, the logs and branches, even animal wastes and dead animals. And they recycle their nutrients. They put their nutrients back in the soil so new things can grow. And since Brookwood girls are fearless and adventurous, it's time to study some creepy, crawly, slimy things and look in the mud. All right, let's begin. I'm gonna lift up this fallen log to see if we find anything interesting here. Let's see. Oh, yes, a nice beetle. And I don't know if you can see it, but there was a centipede that crawled away, and there's a pill bug too. I don't know if you can see him. There's a lot of pill bugs right here. Able to catch a view of those? There they are. Many pill bugs. Those are called woodlice, and they are decomposers. And this beetle here is a decomposer, eating up dead stuff. That looks like a small best beetle. Usually they're bigger. And this piece of wood has a little bit of shelf fungus on it. They're called shelf fungus because they grow on many tree trunks and they stick out horizontally like a little shelf. I'm sure you've seen them often. They're not always this brightly colored. They can be dull colors also. And they break down the wood that they're growing on. And here are, of course, are some of the grossest, slimiest decomposers around. The earthworms. Everybody knows and loves these. I just pushed aside some dead leaves and some dirt. And they're in the dirt because they're eating the little bits of, tiny bits of dead leaves, tiny bits of broken bark and twig and so on. And they just devour that stuff up and digest it and turn it into rich, fertile soil. Although they're not decomposers, one just has to enjoy what one sees outdoors. Look at these prickly buds, which will become little white flowers, and each one of them will become a fruit. Can any of you guess what they are? Look at the prickly red stems. I believe they're wineberries, kind of like a wild raspberry. And they're really neat to look at. They're even better to taste when they ripen in July. And so each one of these buds will open, become a flower, and each flower its ovary will ripen and become fruit. I turned over another log, hoping to show you millipedes. I didn't find millipedes, but look what I found. Many ant eggs. And now that the ants have been disturbed, they want to protect their eggs, so they're carrying them away. Can you see them carrying those white things away? They're going to take their nest somewhere else because they say, this log is no longer safe. So they're carrying their eggs off to another safe place. Look what a strange decomposer I found here. All right, I know we're supposed to be studying gross decomposers, but look at this. I believe it's a catalpa tree. Look at its flowers. They're just amazing. And each one of those flowers, if it gets pollinated, will become a long pod. Those long green beanish pods that you see right across from the Safeway as you enter Brookwood. I'm sure many of you have noticed them in the fall. Just amazing blooms, aren't they? Here at this fallen trunk, we see the work of decomposers. What have they done to this once solid hardwood? They have turned it into fine dust. It's really becoming dirt, right? And that's how new fertile dirt is made, by things that break down and are decomposed. Many insects feast on wood, so I'm just going to break this off and see if we see anything. More eggs. And I was hoping to show you some millipedes, because millipedes are great decomposers. Look at all that fine soil that they're making as they break down this wood. But I'm not having any luck finding millipedes. Aha! I'm not sure what that is. It could be a millipede larvae or something newly hatched. In any case, lots of interesting things to find in dead, rotting wood. Oh, here's a good number of them. Take a look at all those. I can't see the robin, but I can hear him. I have found him. Oh, he flew away.